Just a Move. I know every word to that song. I know. My mom and sister are probably sitting at home going, oh my God, what? Yeah, I know. Hey guys, I am running out the door. Hence, like, no pretty candles, bed's not even made. Like, you can see, like, all my makeup still up on there and whatever. So, anyhow, I was tagged literally like 5 times today. I had 5 people tag me all of the same TMI tag. And it's not a brand new tag, so it was kind of weird to me that, like, all at once I got this TMI tag request to do. Scoot over so that, like, thing doesn't look like it's growing out of my head. Yeah, it's like, what is that? It's my makeup bag. Anyhow, so I feel like, okay, you guys really want to see the TMI tag. So I'm doing the TMI tag, and I tag all of you to do this if you would like. And so yeah, let's get started. Don't you love this? I do. Freaking love it. I had a lot of questions, so I'll hurry as fast as I can. And God, hopefully this won't be a really long video, because I'm running out the door. Here we go. What are you wearing? You can see me. A headband by Princess P Jewelry and an off-the-shoulder purple top from my friend's clothing line, and just some black, like, yoga pants and some flip-flops running out the door. Ever been in love? Many times. Many times. Have you ever had a terrible breakup? I guess one. One in particular, it was really bad. We dated for a very long time. We were engaged. It was actually it was a mental, emotional, and physically abusive relationship. All those combined. All 3. None of them you want. Long story, so I won't get into it now, but yeah, it was a very bad relationship, a very poisonous, horrible relationship, and thank God I'm alive. How tall are you? I'm 5'7", I believe. Yeah, about 5'7". Wish I were taller. Wish I was a baller. Wish I had a girl that looked good of a collar. Okay. Okay, how much do you weigh? Oh my God, TMI. Oh my God. That is totally TMI. You, like, don't ask a chick how much she weighs. But I range. My goal weight is to be 110. Everybody thinks I'm so skinny. Girlfriend's not skinny. I'm very curvaceous. I'm quite curvy. I would love to be 110 pounds. Like, my goal would be to be 110. I don't think I'll ever get there because I don't think I'm physically, like, I can. But I range, I'm usually between like 120 and like 125. Told ya, I'm not a super skinny girl. Let's see. Any tattoos? This is the TMI tag. So where are they? Getting so personal. I have 4 tattoos. 2 on my lower back. They are kanji, Japanese kanji, and they mean faith and forgiveness, which actually I got those right after coming out of that really terrible relationship, because in my life, where would I be without those 2 things? And then the other 2 are on my face. Yes, I do. I swear I mentioned this from my old channel. Actually, it may have been the old channel. My eyebrows, y'all. Each eyebrow's tattooed. I know. What? Stop the press. Yeah, my eyebrows are tattooed. I had them tattooed years ago, like so long ago. And I mean, people ask for a brow routine, and I will do one because my eyebrows actually have faded quite a bit since I got them tattooed. It's a long story, but I was born with barely any hair, like eyebrow hair at all. And as you know, growing older, I still didn't have eyebrow hair. Like, I looked like somebody who had no eyebrows, and so I had to constantly color them in. And being as active as I am, and swimming and surfing and whatever else, I wanted to be able to get my face wet and not have eyebrows. So I went and got them tattooed, and seriously, like the best thing I've ever done in my life, because now I don't have to be, for my own self, insecure and look like I'm the no eyebrow girl. They're done very thin and very light, and since I am kind of trying to rock like a thicker, more trendy look, I pencil them in. And anyhow, I'm still gonna do a eyebrow routine because I completely draw them in differently than how they're tattooed. Anywho, I know, a little TMI for you there. Any piercings? Just my ears, I have one in each. Actually, no, I have two in each, but I don't wear the others. I just wear the regular doodads. Favorite show? Oh God, I have too many. Walking Dead, Bates Motel, The Following, Oddities, Antiques Roadshow, anything on True TV, anything on the Discovery Channel. What else? There goes the ghetto bird. What else? What else? I know I'm gonna forget something because I like so many off the wall, like weird shows that people are like, seriously, you watch that stuff? And I'm usually like the only person who does. But I love TLC, Mysteries at the Museum. What is the other one that I watch that comes and goes? I don't know. Anyhow, okay. Favorite bands, again, way too many to name. I love anything and everything. Huge, who's the ghetto bird looking for? Huge span of music, anything from country to rock to like 80s heavy metal, like Skid Row, Slaughter, Motley Crue, to, okay. The ghetto bird's looking for somebody. I hope they're not on my roof. Anyhow, from like the Go-Go's to like George Michael, Wham, to like Drake, Gaga, Katy Perry, you name it, Diddy, like whoever. I'm not really a Justin Bieber fan. I know, don't kill me. But anyhow, I love anything and everything. Something you miss. My dad. I miss him every second of every day. Every time I look in the mirror, or I see myself do my crazy eyes, that's my dad. I have so much of my dad in me. I'm continuing to look more and more like my father, which I never did, but I'm noticing I look more and more like my dad. My dad just surrounds me in I see my dad in everything. So yeah, I miss him. Favorite song? I have far too many. Geez, that song by Boston, More Than a Feeling. I love that song. I love music. Music, again, is my dad. Every time I hear music, anytime I hear Leonard Skinner or Jimi Hendrix or just Stevie Ray Vaughan, any kind of like rock music or reggae, it just immediately reminds me of my dad. So music to me represents my dad too. So I love so many different songs. There's a lot of songs I can't listen to because they almost remind me a little too much of my dad and it makes me sad. So, okay. Oh wow, this is really TMI. Like, did a guy write this? Full panties or G-string? Seriously? That's legit TMI, but you know me, TMI's what? I usually go for like the thong, the G-string. I haven't worn full butted underwear in I don't know how long. Zodiac sign, I am a Gemini. Gemini's twins. That's totally from either Saturday Night Live or what was the other one? And I can't snap either. In Living Color, I don't know, it's Gemini's twins. Which I don't fall really under my sign. There are no two sides to me. What you see is what you get. I am me. So, yeah. Quality you look for in a partner. Honesty. Trust, honesty, somebody who's kind and sympathetic and just sweet. I'm not one of those girls who goes for bad boys. You can go chase the next girl. I'm not one for bad boys. I like really nice, sweet guys. That's very attractive to me. Like if you're really sweet and you're kind and you're sympathetic and you love your family, and yeah, that's what I look for. Quality, yeah. Favorite quote? Again, far too many. One of mine that I've loved is, you may see my glory, but you don't know my story. And I believe that was by Maya Angelou, because that just stands so true to me. So many people, you look at people and you automatically assume everything's going great for them, and that can come in another video when I talk about how constantly the battles I have in my everyday life, but people look at you and they come at you because they just think all this is so great. And you don't know my story. You don't know currently what I'm going through or where I've been. But that one, another one's PTL, which is not even a quote, but praise the Lord, is something, or Lord Jesus. And those aren't even quotes, those are just things that I say with my family and I were always saying. It takes a lot to stand up and speak, but it takes just as much to sit down and listen, because so many people want to stand up and speak and want to be heard. But it takes just as much to sit down and actually listen to somebody and actually listen. Take the time to listen. So I have a lot. Anyhow, and don't judge a book by its cover. Bam. Or boop. Nini. Yeah. Favorite actor? I don't have one. Comedian. So like Will Ferrell. Oh, who else? I mean, like I said, hotness, Gerard Butler, give me some of that. Who else? Like Chris Farley, I was in love with that man. He was one of the funniest guys ever. Dan Aykroyd, John Candy. Like, I love comedians. I think they're great. Who else, comedian-wise? I don't know. Okay. Favorite color? Black. I love black. Black, white, and red are like my favorite colors. Loud music or soft? Definitely loud. I am one of those people. It doesn't matter how early it is in the morning. I will listen to loud music because music is, I always say music is my drug. Like, inject me. I love music. So I love, yeah, music's my thing. Loud. Where do you go when you're sad? To God. I go to him happy or sad. But that's where I go. Yeah. Yeah, where do you go when you're sad? I look to God or my family, but I'm usually very introverted. I'm not one to share outwardly a lot to people. You're probably going, what? But in terms of like feelings like that, I keep a lot inside. I'm not like much of a crier or, yeah. So anyhow, I go to God. How long does it take you to shower? It depends. If I'm just like jumping in, like I just got done working out and I need to just like rinse the sweat off my body, like 5 minutes. Like I can just be in and out. But if I have to like shave my legs, wash my hair, I don't know, like 20. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Another one, if I'm like taking my boyfriend to the airport early in the morning, I will literally throw on clothes, a hat on my head, and just walk out the door. So like I can be ready in seconds. But if I have to like actually go somewhere, again, do my hair, do my makeup, get dressed, it can be like 45 minutes to an hour. Is that bad? That's if I'm taking my time, but I can be ready fast. Ever been in a physical fight? Oh, that's funny. Like a serious one with someone I don't know, no. But my girlfriend and I, once we've known each other forever, but we were younger, we kind of got into like this little fight and we kind of like went at it with each other and we're like all punching and pulling each other's hair. So I guess technically yes, but it wasn't like a full like bar brawl or anything. Turn on. I'm assuming that means like in another human being. In terms of like what I find as a turn on to men, I have 2 H's, height and humor. I am very attracted to tall men. It's like my only one thing about like physical appearances that I'm very about is height. You usually have to be 6'1" and over, because I'm 5'7" and I love to wear high heels. And also too, I just love tall men. I just think it's such an attractive thing. So tall, height and humor. Funny people, funny men who have a really good sense of humor. Oh, it just melts them. If you're tall and you're funny, oh, yeah. Turn-offs, liars, dishonest, liars. I can't stand a liar. Get to stepping. Boop. People who are rude and mean and egotistical. And that's really hard because here in LA, a lot of men have egos. They're all about themselves. Ego, ego, ego. Oh my God, you want to come back to my Malibu mansion and my Ferrari? No, I don't. The reason I joined YouTube, you all have heard the story. Basically, it was after my dad died. I used to watch YouTube videos at UCLA while my dad was receiving chemo. If he wanted to be alone, during his chemo treatments, because normally my mom, my sister, and I would attend every chemo treatment with him, and we would sit with him in the room. But if he wanted to socialize with the other people or just have time by himself, we would go down to the cafeteria. I would bring my laptop and we would watch YouTube videos. And we'd usually watch Candy Johnson or Juicy Tuesday, Teresa, Dulce Candy. And after my dad passed, I was like, you know what, I want to start making YouTube videos. That kind of got me through a dark time. Maybe I can do that for other people. Your fears. Losing any more family. That could make me cry. But yeah, that's a huge fear. Losing any more family, because I've lost a lot of people in my life, but nothing was more of a stab in my gut than when I lost my father, because I'm totally getting choked. I'm PMSing. Here's another TMI. I'm supposed to start in 4 days. So I'm PMSing. I had hope up until the moment they saw that morning when my dad passed. I had hope he was going to live. So moving on. So angry. Why am I feeling all emotional and crap? Fears. Oh my God. Okay, so losing my family, and then like the other stuff is like spiders and whatever. The last thing that made you cry. It just did. Although I didn't cry, that was just, I teared up a bit, but I didn't technically cry. But the last time I cried, I honestly don't remember. I think it was a while ago. I think when I was waiting for results to come back on my skin cancer was probably it. Last time you said you loved someone, today, yeah, I was texting my mom and I said, love you. Meaning behind your YouTube name, actually that's really funny. This is my second channel. I had another channel, and one of the reasons why I got rid of that channel was because of the name. Somebody else had it, and it was a huge ordeal, and not a YouTube, that YouTube name wasn't their YouTube name, but the name was behind something else that, I don't know, wasn't a good representation of things. So anyhow, basically when I went to start this channel, my mom, my sister, and I just sat around and was like, okay, we need to come up with a name that's normal and isn't going to offend anybody. And the cupcake, because I've always loved cupcakes, I'm obsessed with cupcakes. People call me Cupcake, so we just came up with like the daily cupcake. That's all. The last book you read, the Bible. The book you are currently reading, I'm not really reading anything, but I do daily read devotionals and scripture from the Bible. Last show you watched, that was last night, The Walking Dead. Last person you talked to, that was my boyfriend. Last relationship between you and the person you last text, that would be my sister. We text like all through the day, my mom and sister, and we're a very close family. Favorite food, cupcakes. No, like legit, like sweets, cupcakes, cookies, acai berries from Brookstone. I'm obsessed. Like, they're my crack. No joke, they're my crack. If I don't have them, I get angry. And donuts. I am obsessed with donuts. Place you want to visit. I have been very blessed to be able to travel around the world, but the place I want to go to next is definitely Italy and Greece. Do you have a crush? Well, I mean, I'm with my boyfriend. Whatevs. Last time you kissed somebody, I guess my boyfriend on the cheek. He's currently sick, so I don't go near him like on the lips. He's got germs. Cooties. Last time you were insulted, every single day on the internet or the moment I walk out my front door. You brush it off, girls. You brush it off. Let's see. Favorite flavor of sweet? I don't know what that means. I don't know, vanilla and sugar? What instruments do you play? I don't. I wish I did. One of my biggest regrets in life was not having my grandpa teach me how to play the piano. Favorite piece of jewelry? I don't really have a favorite. I mean, I love big chandelier earrings. Those are like my favorites. Currently that I have in my possession, probably my dad's rings. He used to wear rings on his fingers every single day, silver rings with like the turquoise stone. He actually made them himself. He's a very creative man, and we're of our Indian heritage. We have a lot of turquoise stones, so he made them himself, so probably his rings. Last sport you played? I don't know. Kickboxing. Yeah. Last song you sang? Well, I just sang More Than a Feeling. More than a feeling. Yeah. Favorite chat up line? Does that mean pickup line? Chat up. Pickup line. I don't have a favorite because I think they're all really cheesy and stupid. Have you ever used it? Of course not. Disgusting. Last time you hung out with someone, my boyfriend, he left this morning to go to a recording session. Who should answer these next questions? You guys! God, there was a lot of questions, but I felt like I did good. Kinda? Yeah? I don't know. I tag you guys, every single one of you, my loves, to do this tag. I will list the questions down below. Thank you so much for watching. I am headed out the door to go run some errands. I love you guys. Thank you for being with me, sticking by me, loving me through all of my craziness, not talking to you. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. Please be kind to each other, and I will see you in another video soon. Bye.